So, 18 months in YouTube. What a journey and what an outcome I simply didn't expect whatsoever. So in this video, we will not talk Sonicwall product. It's just me sharing the story of how YouTube started for me, what was and what is still today the goal of YouTube. I will go through different milestones at YouTube, when you hit 100 subscribers, when you hit 1000 subscribers, when you can turn on revenue, and spoiler alert, I did give it a try just for an experiment, and more on that later. And then also we'll go through the different tools I have, like lighting, editing software, and so forth, because I've been asked a lot of what do you do for audio? What do you do for this, and that? So I'll just go through it. So that will answer the question for everyone. So it all started pretty much at the beginning of the pandemic, which was here in province of Quebec. Lockdown was announced on Friday, March 13. That's a pretty long Friday the 13th, to be honest. So I knew nothing about YouTube. I knew nothing about how to make a good video, a video that will age well, how to have good lighting, good camera angle, good audio. I knew nothing about this. I just found a used GoPro on Marketplace, bought it, and started shooting and hope for the best. So goal was to get the word out that Sonicwall has a great solution for work from home. And it was a good surprise to me when I joined Sonicwall about 5 years ago. Of course, I knew Sonicwall for firewall, but I didn't know about the SMA. So I requested a license to management, start poking around with the SMA appliance, the virtual one, and I just fall in love with it. So when the pandemic hit, I was like, SMA is the thing. Everybody needs this. That's key for work from home when you have untrusted laptops or trusted laptops in an untrusted network. SMA was the best. So I decided to do a video about what it does, why you need it, and how to deploy the thing. And I figured I need to spread that video. It's not gonna work to put it on a Dropbox and share the link to download a 2 gig file of me talking about the SMA. So I decided to put it on YouTube. And why not make it public, right? Instead of being like unlisted where you just need the link, I decided to do, well, let's put it public. We'll see, maybe people in other territories will use it. Maybe someone will find it on YouTube. Who knows, right? And then I got coworkers asking for, can you do a video more in depth on this topic of the SMA? Can you do a video on this product and so forth? So I, kept doing videos, and of course along the way improving the audio, improving lighting, improving everything I could, right? Every single video I felt was a little bit better. And I remember the first week I got someone that subscribed to my channel. I was like, why? Well, this guy must be subscribing to every single channel he finds online. That's crazy. And then as long as I was making more videos, like a third one, a fourth one, and I see subscriber keep going up, I see the amount of views going up, I see the amount of watch time going up, and I was quite impressed, even though I had like 14 subscribers. But it was still a beginning. I was shocked to see people subscribing to my channel when I only had like 3 videos. And I remember when I was at 99 subscribers, the first milestone at YouTube is when you hit 100 subscribers. Then you get a custom link for your channel. So instead of being YouTube/ a bunch of random characters, it is YouTube/ whatever content you want. So I just put my name. So now I can have in my email signature my contact information as well as a link of YouTube/ my name, which I was pretty pleased and impressed. Like, hey, I've hit that milestone. I was not planning for it, but hey, it's there, and I was over the moon. So before I show you the apps and talk revenue and talk stats and everything, a lot of people have asked, what's my setup? What do I have? What do I use to do all this? So the camera that you cannot see is actually a GoPro 7 Black Edition that I bought used. Actually, let me just snap a picture so you guys will be able to see it. So that is the camera. So next that we have is a microphone. I've picked some sort of high-end mic here. So it is a Blue Yeti with a sort of filter in the middle. So it prevents, like when you say potato, that big, that wind. So it kind of prevents this from going in the mic. And if we turn around, you do see big blankets there. Those are to remove echo, and I bought those lights on Amazon as well, so that provides me with decent lighting. Next, people ask, like, how do you deal with audio video editing? So audio is a free software called Audacity. Here, it's currently recording. You will find plenty of tutorial on how to use that thing on YouTube. And to do video editing, I'm using Camtasia, so then I can bring in the audio and cut where the places where I kind of screw up and I just didn't say what I wanted to say, or any blanks, because there's no way I can do this in one shot, right? So if you want to know how much time I need to invest, so if you look at a video that is like 10 minutes, do ×3. That's usually what it takes me to film this, because sometimes I'm trying to say something and I'm like, what was I supposed to say? So I usually have to do it 3 times to get it to work. So a 10 minutes video again will be about 30 minutes to film. And I usually do all the editing during the evening when the kid is asleep. One of the milestones at YouTube is to hit 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time in the last 12 months. So I did hit this many months ago, 6 or 8 months ago, I can't remember. So I got an email from YouTube saying, hey, you can turn on monetization and start making money with your videos. I'm like, great, I am driven on challenges. I'm glad I've hit this. But I'm not going to turn on revenue. I feel it's a conflict of interest because the goal of doing those videos is to help people out, get the most out of their network security solutions. I'm sure you've heard that sentence many times. And also be an advocate of Sonicwall and explain what solution can do, help them out to configure the thing, help my sales colleague to send a quick 5-minute video to get to have a conversation with a customer about our endpoint solution, Office 365 solution, work from home stuff. So it is really a tool to pretty much help everyone. So I didn't want people to start questioning, well, are you really doing this to help out, or are you doing this to make money? But then I realize, and I start looking for information, and YouTube is keeping 45% of advertisement revenue. So then it hit me like, this is where YouTube make most of their money, I guess. So I decided to run a quick experiment and turn on monetization on a few videos, and a few key ones where I talk about more general topic that people don't know Sonicwall for this, right? One of them is SD-WAN. Of course, we can do SD-WAN with our firewall like pretty much most of the other firewall vendors. But my point was, if I turn on monetization on this video and someone simply search for SD-WAN or firewall SD-WAN, chances are that my video will show up first because, or within the first one, because YouTube makes money out of my video. So that was the plan, and I give it a try. I turn on advertisement on a few videos, 5 or 6, I believe you may have seen. And actually, we'll look at stat in a minute, and you'll see that the amount of views I got were pretty stagnant, and then it just started flying up. So what I will do, I will keep monetization on videos simply because it helps me better do my job, which is better advocate of Sonicwall and spread the news and help people out. But to avoid the issue of conflict of interest and making money and things like this, I will give all the money raised by this to a non-profit organization called the Mira Foundation. What they do, they simply give dogs to people in need. There are mainly 3 from what I've seen on their website. Some are for people that are visually impaired, for kids with autism syndrome, and also for people with physical disabilities like in a wheelchair and things like this. So it's something I've always wanted to do, is to give to others and to people in need. So what I'll do, I'll take all the money that comes from YouTube, which quite honestly will not be much. I've did some quick math. It should be maybe $500 in a year, and I'll give it to that foundation. And what I'll do, I will simply take my own personal money and make it, add whatever is needed to it, $1,000 in a year. So it's my way of helping others, and I'm pretty pleased that I've reached that personal milestone in my life where I can do this. Of course, it's not a lot of money, but to me, I am very pleased to be able to do this. So let's look at stats now. So here is the YouTube Studio app, which is not the same app as the standard YouTube app to watch videos. So we do see I'm at 1,856 subscribers. We do have basic analytic here. So my watch time, 1.4 thousand hours in the last 28 days, close to 12,000 views, and almost 200 extra subscriber in the last 28 days. And we see all those green arrows. It means that it is better than the previous month. And we see a whopping revenue of $74 in over 2 months. Then we can click on view more here and we see views, watch time, subscribers, revenue, which is per day, I would guess. So see here what I said about revenue. Let's pick 365 days. So from here, you're not going to see it, but ear to ear, that was without advertisement. See, it is pretty flat from fall to about August when I turn on advertisement. And then see about in August when I started turning on advertisement, see it just went up like crazy. So it is, to me, it is huge. It is really, I cannot say really out of no doubt that this is because I turn on revenue, but it is exactly when I start turning on revenue. I cannot tell. It could be because I've posted a video in that time. It could be many other things, but to me, I really feel like since I've turned on revenue, all the stats are just flying up. So then if we go back here, we do have watch time in hours. See, worst days, that's 26 hours of watch time, and those are the weekend, so that's 1 full day. And I'm averaging into the 60 hours at peak, so that's crazy. It's like a week and a half of watch time in a single day. So to me, it was like mind-blowing. The amount of subscribers, revenue, we'll touch, there is a tab just for revenue if you guys are curious, if you ever want to become a YouTuber. Then we see real-time last 48 hours, which of the videos are the most viewed, the top videos I have. Reach, there is impression. I never knew what it was. I could Google it. Traffic source, we see it's from YouTube, external search browser, other stuff. Different people, where they find the videos, what people are searching. The top video that suggests my videos, top playlists. Here we do have impression click-through, which again, I don't know what that is. The amount of views, unique viewers. If we go in engagement, so we have, again, watch time, average view duration, my playlists, audience, we see, returning viewers, new viewers, unique viewers, subscribers. Here we see when people watch my videos. We see that there are only men watching my videos, no female at all, 0.0%. So, and the age is between 25 and the most one, 25 and 44 is most people, the US, India, Canada, UK. And here revenue, which if you ever want to be a YouTuber, like I mentioned previously, don't do like I did. The target audience I have with Sonicwall videos is a fraction of a percentage of the worldwide population. So if you want to be a YouTuber and live from this, make a good living out of it, don't do what I did. It's not going to work. Unless you're fine making about $20 a month. That's fine, but that's not going to work for me. So we see estimated revenue per day. RPM, that's revenue per mile. So revenue per 1,000 view. So we see I'm at average at 661 for every 1,000 views. And we'll look at videos, the views that they have, and we'll see that it's really not profitable if I would keep the money whatsoever. Then we see the different months where I've made money, which videos have made me most of the money. Oh, we see it here. The video that I spend the most time is the one on Capture Client. So I wanted in that video to show the effectiveness of the endpoint antivirus of Sonicwall on a workstation. And to do this, I felt like there is no way I can simply do a video and say, it's good, trust me. I had to show it. So what I spent countless evening trying to find out how can I create a never seen before malware cocktail. So took me a lot of time. I found Kali Linux, which used to be called Backtrack, which I knew for many years before, and took a real ransomware called Tesla Crypt, injected some Metasploit payload into it, and recompiled the thing 3 times. So that was a never seen before malware cocktail, and I could actually give it to Capture Client to see how it would react and explain the different steps. So that took me probably 20-30 hours to do. And if we look at stat, it generates a whopping $4. So yeah, if you want to be a YouTuber, don't do like I did. Not gonna work. You cannot make a living out of this. Comments, which I was actually impressed. I was expecting people to put maybe not disrespectful comment or anything, and people that may prefer another vendor and to be loud about it and say things and all those stuff I cannot say on the camera. But I was very surprised. There was only 2 comments in 18 months that I had to remove. Every other comment are either very positive and other are good comments that are just, this is good, you could improve there, which I like. I love those comments. So I was quite impressed. Next to no haters. So I'm glad that people actually like the videos and put good comments about them. So thanks for watching. I hope you appreciated that non-Sonicwall video and actually learned something on what is the life of doing some YouTube videos. So thanks for watching, and I guess see you in the next one.